What is up, guys? This is Hokizzle back with my daily video, and in today's video I'm just going to be basically talking about my class setup for 100 pluses on Black Ops 2. So when I'm going for 100 pluses, my typical class setup would be either a PDW or MSMC, whatever one you prefer the most. Usually do prefer the PDW over the MSMC only because it seems to be more powerful, and it seems to get more powerful when I use that silencer. So I do use that silencer or suppressor with the FMJ. So those are my typical attachments for this weapon, and usually for first perk I will use Hardline and Ghost, only because Ghost is mandatory, because if the enemy has a UAV or something, you're pretty much screwed because you have 6 guys chasing after you. So Ghost is mandatory, although you could either you could be flexible with your other perk. You could either use Flak Jacket if you're playing more of objectively, so like if you're jumping on flags and stuff, you don't want to get naded, you can use Flak Jacket, or you can use that hard line like I am to get your score streaks faster. Second perk, I'm going to use Scavenger, always Scavenger. People say it's toughness, but I really don't agree with that, only because it only helps your flinch just a little. And my third perk is always going to be Dead Silence or Dexterity, depending on the game mode and depending how I'm playing. Usually I'll be running Dexterity only because I like to climb up stuff faster so I don't get shot in the back if my guy's climbing slow or stuff like that. I'm sure you guys have witnessed that. So besides that, you're going to run the C4, a basic C4 just to throw on flags and stuff like that, and a concussion. So that's my class setup, guys. Like I said, you can use the MSMC or the PDW, but now let's jump into the score streaks for 100 pluses on Black Ops 2. So the first score streak I do use for Black Ops 2 is the Orbital VSAT. The reason I do use the Orbital VSAT is because it's almost like an overpowered gun in a sense, but it's more of an overpowered score streak, obviously, but it's like one of those guns that you just can't beat, like the FAL in Black Ops 2 right now. Before it's gonna get nerfed eventually, but right now it's very overpowered. This is how I see the VSAT. You can see exactly where your enemies are positioned and where they're facing, and it pretty much giving you free kills if you play it smart and approach the enemies in the correct way. So my second perk I'm gonna use is Lodestar. The reason why I do flip-flop Lodestar and Dogs depending on the map style. If the map is more of an indoor map, I'll use Dogs because my Lodestar obviously won't be able to get inside of the buildings, but my Dogs will. So I do flip-flop Lodestar and Dogs depending on the map. Lodestar is also a great perk, a score streak to use, sorry about that, because it just shoots missiles down at the ground. You can gather 4 to 5 kills at a time with this score streak. So my third one is always Swarm. I always put on Swarm. The reason I do use Swarm is also can gather a lot of kills with one little, whatever you want to call it. It's Hunter Killer Drone. If you guys don't know, it's just a whole bunch of those flying in the air, and they attack the ground, blows up, and it kills people. So that's my typical class setup and score streak setup for 100 pluses on Black Ops 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm out. Peace.